Hello everyone, Roberto here for another video review. This time we've got a selection of Cadbury biscuits, new ones called Crunchy Melts. It's come in 3 different flavours that I know of. We've got first of all soft cookie centre. Should be called something else, but I think it sounds a bit bland. But there we go, soft cookie centre. So you can see basically a cookie with chocolate chips, and it's got a sort of cookie doughy soft centre there. Then we've got a double Indulgence, which is basically double chocolate with a chocolatey soft centre. Very nice. And then we have chocolate centre. It's a bit boring names actually, chocolate centre, you know, I don't know. Guess the Indulgence one sounds alright, but anyway, there we go, yes, I've got a soft chocolate centre. So there's 3 different kinds. They've probably got a bit quite bland names, I'd say. Soft cookie centre, double Indulgence maybe, but not too bad. But anyway, there we go. So I think the idea is the sort of cookie with a soft centre is the gist of it. So for instance, the Crunchy Melt Soft Cookie Centre says crunchy chocolate chip cookies with a soft melting centre. In fact, they all say that, soft melting centre. So yeah, there we go. But as I saw these the other day, it says new on there, so I thought I had to get in there and review them while they're new. So why not? You can microwave them to make them warm. It does say even better warm. There is like a sort of microwave thing there saying microwave for 10 seconds. Well, the short thing is I don't have a microwave. But I think, me and myself, I have my trusty, you can see, cup of coffee here to simulate the warmness. I think that's how most people would probably eat them, dipping them in the coffee. So why not? So I do have my trusty coffee here to the side, so yes. So let's have a look, see what the soft cookie centre ones, we'll just give you per 100 grams, we'll just give you per cookie as well. So there's 126 calories, 6.5 grams of fat, 3.8 of which are saturates. For the double Indulgence, 118 calories, 5.5 grams of fat, 3.1 of which are saturates. So slightly less there. And for the regular chocolate centre one, 133 calories, 6.9 grams of fat, 2.3 of which are saturates. So yeah, so essentially the least calorific one is the double Indulgence one. It's got 118, whereas the cookie centre one has got 126, and the red chocolate centre one's got 133. And it's the same pattern with gram fat as well, really. So 5.5 in the double Indulgence, and it's the cookie centre one actually. So I was a bit. Yeah, slightly wrong now actually. Yeah, no, it's the same pattern. Yeah, 6.5 grams in that one, 6.9 in the chocolate centre one, and saturated fat doesn't follow the trend. The most calorific one, in this case, the chocolate centre one. Yeah, that's got 2.3 grams of saturated fat. In fact, no, yes, that's got the least. And then it's the double Indulgence with 3.1, and the most calorific, well, most saturated fat horrific one is the this one here, the cookie centre with 3.8. Okay, so hopefully you followed that. So I'm going to take I think we're probably all the same in each. There's 6 in a pack. Doesn't overly tell you actually that there's 6 in there. So if you're looking at this, you know, it doesn't say 6 anywhere, times 6 I don't think. Yeah, but it does say on the back, this little diagram here, it says 1 times is 26 grams I think, and 1 pack is 6 cookies. So that's where it does tell you there, so yeah. Okay. Yep, there we go. Right, let's give them an open. I'll open one so you can see what it looks like on the inside. Let's see. So basically we get a sort of tray affair, essentially, with 2 piles of 3, so there is 6 in there, so yeah. There's 2 and there's a third at the bottom. There we go, so what I'll do is I'll open all of them, and I think I'll just sample one of each, I think, for the easiest way. So there we go. I can't say for sure how long these will last in the household. But, For the sake of the review, I think one each. There we go. So yeah. So and then finally, we apologise for the loud noise. Quiet way of doing it, I don't think. There we go. They all smell very nice, has to be said. Right, so a bit difficult to tell. So I think that's the. Hoping that's. Yeah, so that's the cookie one. Then we'll have an indulgence one, and then I think we've got one. Let's put these to one side somewhere. Okay, whoop. Okay, things are falling out. Okay, there we go. Right. So there we've got them to the side. Interestingly, they do kind of stack these things. I don't know if it's worth mentioning. So if you did take them out one each, they do stack into each other. So that's something to note, perhaps that might be useful for something. I don't know what. Okay, so here we go. I've noticed that I think is the openers there. The chocolate centre ones are actually a bit of a lumpy cookie, whereas the other two are quite flat. They all seem to follow that trend in the box, I think. Yeah. So they're all a bit like that. Yeah. A bit of a lumpy cookie one, that one there. So those other ones are quite flat. I don't know if it's just that batch, maybe. I'm not sure, but this seems to stand out. So I've got my ruler somewhere under the packaging. So here we go. So yeah, you can see these two, for instance, roughly the same. There, like that. Whereas this one is a bit sort of. Well, I'll compare with this one actually. So it's a bit sort of a bit more of a bit smaller, slightly in diameter, I think, but a bit taller. If you can quite tell that, but in the centre, it might just be the batch. I don't know. So roughly the diameter of these cookies is 7.6 centimeters. So not perfect circles. This one, for instance, is about 7.5, and a lumpy one. Oh, about 7.4. Yeah. So okay. So there we go. Right. So what I'll do is I think I'll start with the. Let's see. I'll start with the cookie one. I'll split it in half. I think. So you can see they're quite nice looking. Nice. Yeah. Nice looking cookie. Okay. So you see the chocolate chips clearly there. A nice distribution of them. There was an alarm going off in the background. It's just stopped. I do apologise if you could hear that. It was starting to drive me nuts, but hopefully it wasn't too prominent on the video. So yes, they all smell very nice indeed. This one obviously smells a bit more chocolatey. These two smell a bit the same, cookie-like. I'll split them in half. Well, they're very soft to break. Look at this. Yeah. So this is the cookie one. So you can't really see the soft centre, but it is there. You can't see it. So they break quite easily. Again, can't really see a centre there. I think there is one there presumably, but you can't really see it. Here's the chocolate one. That's a lot harder biscuit. You can see a sort of centre there. So I don't know whether this one's a lot harder than the other ones. I'll say I don't know if that's just the batch. These ones are quite soft, bendy cookies. You know, this one's a hard one really. So maybe this one's just, it is a different shape. Maybe this one's, I don't know, not a quite right batch. I don't know, but I'm sure it tastes good. So what I'll do is I'll just have a quick nibble without dipping in the coffee. Well, this is the cookie dough centre one, whatever it's called. Soft cookie centre. Quite bland, I would say, having nibbled that. Chocolate chips are reasonably nice, but it's basically quite crunchy on the outside and a soft centre, but with no real taste to it. So that one's quite bland without being in the coffee. Let's try the dark indulgence, what it's called. Double indulgence. Let's give that a try. Bit different. Again, quite bland. It's obviously a chocolate cookie, but quite bland, I'd say. Let's try this one. So we've got the centre there. This is the chocolate centre one, I think it's just called. Chocolate centre, yeah. Okay. A lot more crunchy. The biscuit's less bland with this one, for sure. Just a bit more buttery, but it's still, a bit more biscuity really, rather than a cookie, I'd say. That centre, it's okay. This one tastes more like a cookie. This is one you might buy from, a supermarket, or like when you buy those packs of them in bags, or from Subway or somewhere. But it's still quite bland, I would say. It's definitely not as nice as ones you get in those shops. Okay, so let's try doing a bit of dippage, shall we? So I've got this trusty cuppa here. This is coffee. So I'll try dipping. I'll start from where I left off. So I'll start with the cookie cream one. So let's give it a dip. There we go. Oh yes, there we go. Okay, so it's held together reasonably well. Once I've done an excessive dip, but it's not bending or anything. Maybe slightly. Well, it's not really added anything to it at all. It's just gone soggy, really. I'd say it's maybe they are better heated up. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought excessively so, because the centre is still warmed up by this. The biscuit's very porous. It really has gone all the way through it. This chocolate, the coffee. It's not just heated up the outside. There's just no real soft centre to speak of. So I don't know whether these are not very good examples of the biscuit. I don't know, but there is a soft centre there. Okay. Well, a bit disappointed in that first one anyway. Didn't taste of anything particularly. Just a soggy, bland biscuit. So here's the chocolate one. So. Again, nothing special really. Not getting any special chocolate centre. The chocolate, there's like the chocolate sort of little mini buttons that fall off there. They taste reasonable, but they're not too special, I'd say. So overall, not great so far. I've still somehow managed to eat the whole biscuit of the other one. So this is the chocolate centre one, which has probably been the best so far, but still the best of a bad bunch, I'd say. So again, the one good thing about them is I don't think they're in danger of falling into the tea, the coffee in this case. This one's better. It's definitely got more of an inside to it. I think, like I said from the start, there was always like a raise in this one. So I don't know whether these two, it's a mistake, and these just don't have the centre, and they all should be a bit more like this. I don't know. But I wouldn't say this was overly, it's got a better centre than the others. Looking at the packaging. Nothing to suggest this one should be any different centre-wise, other than what it is. Oh, bits are falling in now for this one though. Has started to fall in the coffee. Definitely better, because the centre for this one, for the chocolate centre, is a real creamy centre. Whereas these ones, they just don't really have one. So I don't know if these are just mistakes or what. I'd say it was in both packets though, this one and the cookie one. It's just slightly soft on the centre, whereas the other one actually had a cream. So I really don't know. So this one's not bad, it's not unpleasant, but it's nothing special. For me, this one's the one. I'll say the other two I don't know if they're mistakes or something wrong with the batch, I don't know. But this one, the chocolate centre one, is the best one. It's a harder biscuit, it's crunchy. The others are softer cookies. This one's more like a biscuit with a crunch rather than soft. You know, in the UK, that's what we'd say there's a difference between a cookie and a biscuit is anyway, or I would. I don't really know what the official definition is. And cookies in the UK tend to be basically round biscuits like this. They're typically quite soft and probably have chocolate chips in, whereas a biscuit is everything else. So in the UK, a cookie has become a type of biscuit, whereas I think in the US, a cookie is a biscuit. And a biscuit is a scone, I think, in the US. I'm not sure. Anyway, something along those lines. But yeah, this one has a sort of soft, gooey centre, you can see there. The others just didn't have it. It just mixed in with the biscuit. Maybe that's because they weren't a harder biscuit, and because they were softer, the chocolate, the centre was just sort of sunk into the biscuit itself, which seemed to be what happened. But as I said, I don't know if that's just across the board or what. Let me know what your experience is on it. But this one is still a bland biscuit. The biscuit itself is quite bland. The centre's okay, but it's not anything too special, I wouldn't say. The chocolate chips on all of them are pretty non-entities. They're okay. And dipped in here, it's not bad. It does start to break away, as I say, because it's probably a harder biscuit, this one. Yeah, probably the best one. I apologise for the drippage there. I just wanted to get it before it collapsed into this tea, into the coffee. Yeah, I think overall, very disappointing. Really, I was looking for good things there, and I didn't really get them. Here's the gist of it. Bit of a shadow with the coffee. Yeah, I was looking for good things. I didn't really get them at all. Actually, very disappointing biscuits, cookies. I think probably a 2 out of 5 for all of them. Really, I think this was probably a 2.5 out of 5, maybe a 3. But the chocolate the double indulgence one, very bland. Doesn't really benefit. It's slightly nicer than the cookie one. This cookie centre one. This was very bland. This cookie centre was non-existent. It probably just tasted too much like the rest of the biscuit. There wasn't really a centre. It was just slightly softer. Same with this one, slightly softer. Very bland as well. Slightly more chocolate taste, but nothing to write home about. And this one was the best one of the lot, but still just the best of a bad bunch. It had a proper chocolate centre. You could see it easily as well. It tasted. It was a bit of a harder biscuit. Let's say it could. I think they're probably all meant to be the same, but I don't know. Yeah, I can't. As in all 3 of the different types. But it was still a bland biscuit. The chocolate centre was okay, but still not too great. And I think dipping it in tea, which you'd think would be the perfect thing, didn't really add too much to it. And warming it up, then warm, I don't think it would have made much difference either, really. But as I say, I haven't got a microwave to try it out, but I can't see it making much difference, and especially with the centre not being anything special either way. So even when melted, I don't think it'd be that great. So just get normal regular cookies, I think, and if you want to heat them up, but just eat them normally, I'd say. Right, well, yes, so 3 out of 5 probably for this one, 2.5 maybe, really more, and I think probably 2.5 out of 5 for this one, and a 2 out of 5 for the others. So 2 out of 5 for the double indulgence, 2 out of 5 for the soft cookie centre, and 2.5 out of 5 for the chocolate centre. Okay, and I think if the others are more like this in regular batches, then bump them up to 2.5 as well. But I think the same differences will pretty much be there. So yeah. Okay, thanks guys. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe, like my videos, leave a comment or two, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again, guys. Take care. Bye.